What's going on here? Met. I don't know why this thing's not working. Hello? Hello? Yes. Okay. 40.
And I did all outside right now? I do it all outside right now?
Yeah, that's outside there.
No. No.
I did this yesterday. Yeah. What's up, Carrie? Got like 42 people coming in. Get off. Match. I don't even have a lighter today, I'm sorry. Mark. I don't know any Marks down here. I know Adam. I know Lonnie. I asked Leon that. Pretty sure he's not going to tell you. Pretty sure he's going to tell you the same thing. Carrie, you still there?
Yes.
I didn't ask you, I asked Carrie. Can you hear everything just fine? It's gonna get loud as hell here. Okay, good. The spots to watch are right over here. This general area. And maybe that back wall behind me. The wall where the TV's at. One hell of a delay as far as I can tell. And we're on both Wi-Fi and mobile. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. Yesterday they sucked at the card game. So hopefully today they're better at it. Yes. Oh, okay. You heard it. It said yes. Cheers. Breakfast of Champions. I promise you we're not sponsored by Monster or Arizona Tea. Still the Breakfast of Champions. Beastly. Once everybody gets down here, I won't be able to read much of the chat. So I remember our first stream down here. People were talking shit. And then they got banned because of the bots. Oh, look, we can hear Leon.
Woo! Oh, nice. You guys set up good. What do they paint?
What?
It's not great.
Somebody was cooking in there earlier.
Yes. My brain's bad. So if you get a chance to
Oh, just turn it off.
all right, the good area, guys, is over here.
As you see, it's that's everywhere.
This is a good area.
There's about a 25-second delay for some others. I don't know why. You were just waving, weren't you?
So there you see the road. Now it might be familiar. The movie he wrote
You can
right
sit
there.
anywhere.
I love No Country for Old Men.
I think I have enough for 35.
I think so. All I ask is that you stay clear of the stairway, so people can see into the stairway. That's one of our areas where we get a lot of visual evidence, and we see a lot of things in the stairway. We occasionally, this is more of, I would call it a subtle haunting. It's nothing to be afraid of. We told the owner that we would not allow anything evil to step foot, whatever they do, into this building or into this basement. We're not going to draw anything bad in here. If anything evil or we feel it's bad comes in, we immediately remove it. So, these. So we're using an app, and it's a really good app, and it's just spitting out these words. So we're trying to figure out. Anybody named Mark? Okay, one thing I want to ask before we can start. Okay. Is anybody here sensitive? Like sensitive, like sort of. I can usually. You can pick up on things. One of the things that sensitive people feel is they feel a pain in the side of the left side of the head. Yeah, same here. Yes. Okay. Oh, flashlight's on. Can you turn the flashlight off, please? Thank you. Oh, yes, we are good tonight. Let me hand some things out. We don't have enough for everybody. You're going to get one for sure. Okay. I like to kind of spread them out. Go. One here. I need two over here. You're going to get one. Then, oh yeah, and also we have this one, the ghost meter row. One. All right. Yes. All right, so what I handed out to you guys is called a K2 meter. How many of you guys watch the ghost shows? Most of you guys. That's why you're here. So these K2 meters are used in almost every single ghost show. They were designed for electricians to find the hot wires or the electrified wires in the walls. Yours are going to, oh, amazing. So usually right around this area, it sits at yellow because of all the wires up here. What we're looking for is red. So you're getting them because of, so, yeah, I think these are targets. So it's probably picking up red. Pick it up higher. Did it turn red? Okay. Weird. Okay. You guys probably won't have much except for a green light on it. Sometimes seems like anybody sitting here, their K2 spikes like crazy in that location only. So yours is sitting at green right there. They have a very wide frequency range. It's from 30 hertz all the way up to 30,000 hertz. Now the wires in the wall, the electricity is moving at 60 hertz. 60 hertz alternating current means it's bouncing back and forth 60 times a second. Easy. In Europe it's 50, but you know, they're not, nobody can be perfect, right? They always got to be different. So on the ghost shows, you see them using these to communicate. And they'll sit there and say, well, if you're a demon, make it blink twice. If you're a demon, make it blink twice.
Just the
You're a demon, make it blink twice. All right. If you ever see a TV show or a ghost tour where they're using K2 meters and it blinks twice like that, that means somebody in the room has a radio and they are faking evidence. I do not mind throwing them under the bus right now. I would love to call them out if I ever see it again. I'm going to put this away so you guys know that I am not doing that. Now, this other piece of equipment, the Ghost Meter Pro, let me make sure it's set right. So that is called the Ghost Meter Pro, and it has a feature similar to the K2. It's got the Hall sensors, just like the K2 has, but on that setting that I have it on, it actually has something better. It's got a sensor that senses ELF, not elves, like Keebler elves. That'd be kind of cool. But extremely low frequency electricity. So it's between 3 and 10 hertz. There is nothing that I know of in this building except for our bodies that operate at that frequency. So we use this to communicate yes and no questions. 1 blink is yes, 2 blinks is no. So when that light turns on, that means there's a presence of the right energy source to illuminate that to be understood, okay? Now, what else do we have? So mini mag lights. You guys saw the light back there that was turned on. There's another one right there. There's one up there. There's one right there. And there's one right there. There's about $10,000 worth of mini mag lights at the place they are now. But basically, you turn them on and off by twisting them. Okay? So we're going to see, when the lights go off, you can see it. That's, so we're going to see if they can turn them on and off, whichever ones they choose. Last night they were doing this one a lot and that one a lot. Sometimes they don't do it at all, so we're hoping that they'll do it. There it's on again, okay? All right, make it flicker. Oh, you don't, then fine, they turned it off. Now another thing we have is a cat toy, cat ball. So if you move it, it blinks. We have one right above your head right there. We have this one, we have that one, and we have that one. Interesting story, one time we had a couple other pieces of equipment. Everything on that little table was going absolutely nuts. Well, when Alex was cleaning everything up, even the cat ball was going crazy. When Alex was cleaning everything up, oh yeah, look. Right on. Can you flicker it like a candle? Can you make it flicker like a candle for me? We're almost ready to start. Can you show me how you can do that? Go ahead. Or you can just shut it off, that's fine. But we're almost ready. There you go, thank you. Good night. He found out that that cat ball over there that was blinking like crazy had never been turned on. Can't explain it. Something was applying enough energy to make it go. Now, you guys have seen the shows. This is the spirit box. Not this big thing. This is the SB7 spirit box that you see on Ghost Adventures all the time. That actually that actually used to belong to Zach. When he comes into town, because he went to the Soto Hotel, when he comes into town, he hands out some equipment sometimes. I ended up with it. The kid that sold it to me didn't know who Zach was. So it's mine, and it works great. So this thing, yeah.
Hi, little girl's got a question. Does that little cat balls attract a certain type of entity or ghost, like children, or just random?
We don't know. So everywhere that we've used these things, everywhere we've used these things, there has been children spirits. So it could be. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. Very good. Keep asking them. I like it. The SB7 scans AM radio stations at 3 channels per second. That's pretty fast. It's not enough to get a full word out. But on the shows, it's like and Zach said, "Oh, it said it's a demon. It's here to kill me." Like, I just heard and a bunch of noise. Well, that's what this box right here is for. This thing, it's guitar pedals. So it feeds that sound into a noise reducer, like a noise gate, takes out all of, or almost all of the static. Then it feeds into a reverb. So then now it stretches those vocal tones out, and you can understand what they say. Now, we are live on Twitch. I should have told you guys, but we are live on Twitch.
No, it's Texas. It's a one-party.
We're about 30 seconds behind on there, so here we are. Afterwards, you can log on to that. It's on our social media, the link to it is, and you can log on to it. It's going to be pretty much dark. You probably won't see much, but the important thing is the microphones are right here near the spirit box, and you can actually hear a lot better with earbuds than you can in here. So you can go back and listen to things, hear probably a lot more. What else do I have? So I am going to be using quartz crystals to clear up the signal a little bit. Sounds creepy, but it works. Once we turn the lights off, I'll show you. These things have a scientific purpose, so they actually do something. You guys remember old watches says quartz movement? So there's actually a little sliver, a little square of quartz crystal, the same stuff, that's inside that watch and attached to electronics. They apply a little electricity in, and then out comes a perfect certain frequency that never changes, and that's why the watches keep perfect. If you put these under great pressure, they will produce electricity. They will produce electricity. If you rub them together, they will glow. So that's the only crystal I believe in. This app, it's called Paravox. Paravox will spit out words, and it'll say yes and no. So it gets kind of comical at times. So that's what we're using over here. That's what's making the noise. Yes. One other thing that we're going to be using for just a short time is we're going to be using a Tesla coil. You like the Tesla coil? So the Tesla coil will energize the crap out of this room. Your K2s are going to go nuts. That's how much electricity is going to be produced by this thing. It's noisy, it looks dangerous, it looks scary, it won't hurt you. I did see somebody stick a cockroach on it one time, and the electricity was coming out of its little feet. Terrible. Didn't hurt him. All right, so we have the laser grids. What we look for is the lights disappearing, the dots disappearing, with nobody moving past it. If the lights disappear, that means something absorbed the energy. Now, what to watch out for? This stairway right here, we have a flashing light, a red light specifically for a reason, because it doesn't affect your night vision. So we have seen people in the stairway. You can see right through. We've also caught pictures of people in that stairway, our guests have. So, and there's nobody there. One of our guests sat on the stair down here, and something pushed her pretty hard. So we believe that a housekeeper or one of the workers here named Heidi was violently pushed or kicked down the stairs, and she hit her head right here. That's solid. And she passed away from the head injury. I think that's it. I think we're good. We're going to shut the lights off. It's going to be a nice red glow in here. The reason I told you the reason for the light. Like I said, if you take pictures, which I recommend, just you got to hold it still for like 5 seconds, and it will absolutely light up. I'll show you actually. So see the little moon right there, right? So I'm going to take a picture of the room, take a picture of sort of the dark part of the room. Boom. And now when you look at it, so I recommend it. So you see how dark it is in here. I just took a picture of you guys. This is what the night shot. Can you make it flicker like a candle, please? Make it flicker. Well, you didn't, but thank you for turning it on. That was great. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to whoever's here.
Don't bring them outside.
Huh? We're die already? Can you see the flashlight in the thing? I see it. We'll try and move things. We'll try and light. So, hello. It's Leon. I'm here with Alex. Hello. And I brought a bunch of friends with us tonight. And we want to spend some time with you guys. We want to spend some time with the dead. We'd like to see you, Heidi.
That's me, sir.
Oh, that was you. Oh, yeah, that's great, because I forgot to do the rules, and that's one of them. Awesome. So if you make a big noise, call it out. Just say that was me. That's all you got to do. Oh, and if you use a flash, say flash before you use it, okay? Generally, we really don't capture anything with the flash. It's all the night shot that captures everything.
Phone's on vibrate.
Oh yeah, phone's on vibrate. Your cell phone will make your K2 light up if it's within about 18 inches. I knew I'd missed some stuff. I talk a lot.
And forget a lot.
And forget a lot more. Flashlights on. There you go. Make it flicker like a candle. There you go. Nice. Good job. I'm going to count to 3, sir. Okay, never mind. Push my luck. So we'd like to see you guys. Adam, if you're here. So Adam's about 3 or 4 years old. The people upstairs mistook him for a little girl. They saw him in the lobby. Curly hair, wearing a dress, a white dress. But the thing is, kids of that age, toddler-ish, like 3 to 4 years old, actually did wear dresses. It's probably easier to change diapers that way. But Adam is down here. His older brother, who seems like he's about 12, no? So not 12, maybe a little bit older. He protects him. He says Adam is very scared. He doesn't want to go anywhere but here. He's not scared here. I did see him one day run past me right here. Just saw the top of his head, and I was like, "Whose kid is that?" And a couple of the guests saw him also, and then he ran the other way. So we're hoping that he warms up to us a little bit. We tried to tell the spirits last night to help him cross over, so we're going to try working on that. Over time, maybe they can help. Some of the spirits prefer to be here. We have Johnny. He told us that his friend Miguel shot him in this area somewhere before the hotel was here. So back in the day. I think it was an accident. He says he forgives him, but he's still mad at him. Oh yeah, you gotta turn on the Tesla coil, and that'll help.
They all turned red, right?
Yeah.
All the one up and around.
That is really strange. Yesterday when we did it, everybody's K2s went nuts. Actually, I think that was the only time it's ever happened. So there was something up with the energy in the room last night. It was a little slower last night though.
And today, all we get is one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Crystal's not doing that. That's cool.
You just bring that big giant one from.
It's interesting, I think, you know? So they do have a scientific purpose.
Hey,
Maybe it's amazing.
close your eyes closed, okay?
One little kid with a big one. It's kind of cool. And they're just regular quartz crystals. They do something. That's why we use them. Right. Please come through and talk to us a little bit. If you're able to, touch somebody in here. Do not take their energy. Do not try to get inside of them. If you guys feel a burning sensation, tickling sensation, any sort of odd touch that comes from nowhere, let us know. There's a possibility you're getting scratched. Usually when you feel a burning, usually scratches burn. If you feel sick, like you had way too much caffeine on an empty stomach, let us know. We need to get you out of here. You got about 3 minutes before you are out cold. We had a girl get zapped, we call it being zapped. We had a girl get zapped last night. I think it was only the second time it's ever happened here in the years we've been coming here. And she went into the kitchen and threw up. So that was wonderful. She cleaned it up. Yes, do that. So if you start feeling that, we just need to get you out of this room.
Ow. Flashlight in the back.
Flashlights again. Can you do this one? Turn this flashlight on, please. We have another flashlight over there too. You haven't touched that one. And then right here, you got a choice of flashlights. Oh, so once yours finally comes on, eventually it will. If it blinks, oh, has it? Okay. Just let me know if it says, just say yes and no, okay? Just so we kind of understand like, if they are communicating with us or not. Can you show yourself? Are you able to show yourself in the stairway maybe? Open the door, let us know you're here, make a loud noise somewhere in the room that's not next to people so we know where you're at. I would be really excited if you did. So I'm seeing some very subtle movement in the bottom part of the stairway. It's just kind of like shadows are kind of moving, like roiling around. Down so everybody else can see. See that? There's like a black thing just went like that. About 3. I'll show you where I'm seeing stuff. It's right about here. There's like a long black bar section. So that's what I was seeing. Very subtle. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. I wish I could, but my knees ain't gonna allow that.
Well, I can get down. Getting up's different. Okay, I just saw something dark. Almost like it peeked around the corner up there. Now, if you guys see something or feel something, call it out, okay? You said yes? You want to talk to us tonight? I would appreciate it. Sounded like William was coming through last night at the end. Yes? So William was a friend of the old owner of this place, Joe Nabham, and he passed away here. They were like best friends. and William used to come through all the time. He's actually a corpsman. We believe he was a corpsman during Vietnam. Who's on the stairs? That flashlight's like constant tonight. That's a lot. Can you show yourself to the people over here so they can see you? Slow way down to make yourself nice. Okay, did you see that? That looked like something just ran. It was right here, and it looked like it ran that way. It was like that tall, it was like a foot and a half tall. That was freaking weird. I haven't seen that here. What was that? Do it again. That's more than we got last night already. Can you guys see okay? Please watch. We're at the bottom of the stairs. It seems like everything's at the bottom of the stairs, and some a little bit of the stairs disappear behind the wall. A little bit's moving up there too. Who's on the stairs? There's another one. That looks really weird. It just went up. It wasn't her hand. Okay, just. Are you guys seeing it moving? Yes. You guys can't see it? Just my eyes are trained to it, I guess. Flashlight again. Always that one. Who's turning that flashlight on? If you'd like to talk on the radio, give us some sort of sign. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that would be it. Flashlight just pop, boom.
Sorry, hurry up and shut up.
All right. Here we go. So what you guys hear on TV is more like this, like that. And so I take almost all the static out, little static makes it sensitive. We leave a little bit in with a female voice. Interestingly enough, here we get made like mostly English. We have gotten Russian, but somebody here spoke Russian. Russian, but we very rarely get Spanish, which is odd to me because in other places there's a lot of Spanish spoken. Hello? I asked about that, huh? Hmm? Yeah, oh yeah, the KKK thing, they don't feel welcome here. Yeah, Preston Gardner used to come through here. Look, is Preston here? Did you say me? No. Golly. Is Preston here? Does he come here? Oh. Fair. Makes no sense.
Fair, whatever it is.
Yeah. Who's here with us tonight? You. It did say the number 3, so kind of ruined something later. Who are you? What's your name? Anybody? What's your name? What was that? Eric. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Eric. I think I've heard that name before, like a long time ago. Eric's more of a modern name, I think. I may be wrong. Who else is here? Who's the female voice? Couldn't understand it at all. Would you like to play a card game? Oh, cool. You get, okay. Anybody else is spiking? Yours did just a second ago, right? Okay. So if since it's affecting colors, it's not really affecting over here too much. All right, so we're gonna play a card game. I'm gonna hand out 5 cards. When you get the card, hold it close to your body like this. When I come to you, you hold the card out like that, face down. Do not look at the card. Don't let anybody else see the card. Reason, I don't want you to hear that number suddenly come out. Because if you see it, then you'll be like, oh yeah, I definitely heard that. So you start with the card. There are only numbers and aces, and that's it. So that's 1, 2, got 1. You go all the way over here. What did I say that was? 3, 4. All the way over here. Okay. And then we're just gonna, Alex is gonna take 1 and we're gonna try something. Okay, so the spirits, we're gonna play a game of cards. It's gonna be the living versus the dead. All you have to do is guess the card that they're holding when I point to it. If you guess the number right, then you win that card. If you don't answer, or if you get it wrong, then it's our card. We're going to see how many cards you can get. I hope you win. So I'm going to start here. Hold the card out. There you go. What's the number of the card? What's the number? Nice and clear.
Thank you.
Yeah, the 3. So, or 8 and 3, right? So 2 and 3 are 8. I guess I'll go with each other. It's a 6. Our card. Did you just say shit? So that word doesn't come out on the radio. Back. Or you got a chance to win. You want to go on this card now? Oh, look at you. She goes upside down. No. Right back. You're not being punished. It's dark. Okay, what's this card right here? What's this card? 7. I heard that twice. 8. It's an 8. That's ours. Okay, I'm feeling good. We're gonna win. What's this card right here? I heard a 9 and I heard a 8. I guess we can get either one, right? You got spike? Okay, so what was it? 7 or 8? No, what was it?
9 or 8.
4. Oh, we're gonna win this one. You're gonna have to get all 3 of the next ones right. Just two. Five. 2, nothing. I don't feel good about beating you, but I will. You go here. What's this card? Do you see that shadow move across the wall? Oh yeah, it's you. So you guys hear 7 and an 8, right? And a 5. Hold on. Okay, go ahead and flip it what they call it. Yay, it's a 7. I have that pretty solid. Got a short for you. Said 7. But they can't hear me if I'm standing next to the phone.
Okay.
I'm not looking at the card yet. Where's the next one? 4. Okay. All right, they're warmed up. What's this card right here? See if there's any other numbers. What's this card? Oh my God. 2. I like it when they drop the F-bomb. It's awesome. Because that's another word you can't say on the radio. Say chale. All right. We have one more, and it's underneath the 5 ball, the pool ball. Can you tell me what that card is? Use your magic. Ace. If it's an ace, it's a 1, and I'd be excited. It's a 7. Sometimes they get them all right. There's a lot better communication tonight, though. So we're gonna, okay, we beat you. 5-1. We skunked you almost. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna give you guys an opportunity to impress everyone. So tell me what card, give me a number that I'm going to pull out of the deck. Is it going to be an 8? You see, yeah? All right. Got me. Oh, I will. All right, I'll let you, okay, tell me what card this is then. You can see it. Tell me what it is. What card is it? Not a 7. You're terrible card players. All right, give me another number. Give me the bottom number, right? And now nothing.
Yes.
Said yes and said yes. I'm excited. I want you to tell me what number it is. What is that? So you said 7 before? Is anybody speaking any languages other than like Spanish and English? Anybody? What do you speak? Okay. You want to ask any questions in Russian? Oh, go for it. See what they say. You'll have to translate for us. Ask it again. You say what did you say yet? Oh, okay, so it's okay. It sounded like yet to me. I didn't know. What the hell you were saying anyway? We had a lady who spoke Russian, and she asked yes and no questions, and you could clearly say here, da. During the questions. Pay attention to what she says over here. So it said yes, right? What was the question? I heard that too. Alexander? Yeah, it has something to do with Tolstoy. Okay. Yeah. But it's kind of like, it is answering in Russian. So this is like the second time it's happened. It's great. I just can't understand anything. Most of us can't. I don't know. No kidding. It sounds like there might be more than one, like Russian-speaking person or spirit here. Because why would they say hi after they answered some questions, right? Well, that's pretty cool. Three? With a man's voice? You're getting hits on your pay too.
Oh,
my gosh.
Shut up.
Yours did?
Yeah.
Did you guys feel the change in the room right now? Are you guys feeling the change in the room right now? My hair is setting up. I got goosebumps.
And they hurt you.
Okay. The room changed. It almost feels like it's exciting right now. I don't know, do you agree? I'm not stalling it over here. You want to get the bedroom stuff. A lot of times it'll be like in one of those areas. And people are not outside. Oh.
I heard business, which is in Russia, but I'm not sure. I heard the confirmed.
You guys are having a full conversation with that.
Oh, it's on the record.
Yeah. We gotta go. No.
You can stay.
Yeah, you guys can stay. So Alexander, right? Is that right? Is that his name? Says he's 3. For Leo. Yeah. That is cool. All right. So sometimes we get viewers on our Twitch from Russia. So hopefully we get somebody tonight. And, okay. Making no sense. So we're gonna have to wrap it up. Can you tell them, thank you for talking to us?
About 10 minutes.
Okay. You guys don't mind 10 more minutes? You guys good with that? Right on. Yeah. Does anybody know Alexander? Who helps? We're not allowed to help you.
Yes.
No, we're not. You have to help yourself. We can't help you. We can't help you cross over. I can tell you where you're at. Do you know where you're at? You're in El Paso, Texas. What you need to do is get the attention of the angels. Ask them to help you. Pray. Space Ghost knocking up there? You gotta know that place is closed. This place with the ponies? Yeah. That's someone breaking in there. Yeah. But sometimes we do hear like furniture moving. That's not our problem. Yeah, it's not our problem. Or was that the? What was that? That was weird. You can say bad words if you want, it's okay. We're not going to tell you. Almost sound like he said damn it. They're saying the same thing. You hear that? But I don't know what they're saying. Again. Yeah, what's that mean? Like 4 or 5 times they said the same word, different people said the same word. That's like a statistical impossibility. That might sit up in that. Oh, okay. Whoever's here, go ahead and make one of these cat balls, these toys light up. Any kids want to do it? What word is that? It's like whip it, something like that. Sometimes communicating, they're very cryptic, and sometimes communicating like this is difficult, and you've got to kind of find out what they're saying. I think, in one of my theories, they're not allowed to prove their own existence. They can get in trouble on the other side if they do that. So they have to remain cryptic so they don't get in trouble. One time we were asking them, show yourself, whatever, and it basically said, it can't. I said no, because this quote was, it hurts me. So whatever it is, some other kind of entity that kind of polices these spirits and keeps them settled down, won't allow them to do things. So let me ask you this. You might have heard what we were just saying right now. Me. Are you allowed to speak with us clearly? Does something stop you from talking to us? If you speak to us clearly, do you get in trouble?
There's a laser light that's hitting the handrail, and it keeps on coming on and off.
Oh, okay.
Like it's giving the actual
rail.
Now see that? Like in and out.
Wait a second.
Now, the laser is actually handrail. I do some fading in and out.
And you just move.
So stay on.
That one stayed on?
Yeah.
Oh, that one you just shut on?
Yeah, it's right on the handrail. Like maybe about a quarter of the way up.
Which one? That's why I had to move forward. And she's doing it again, it's not going anywhere.
But it keeps on fading in and out.
Oh, look, it's fading. Something's there then. Because it's almost completely dim right there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot of activity on the stairs.
Have you guys been seeing stuff move? Oh, did you? I need to see that. So something's on the stairs absorbing that light there.
I keep seeing like a foot, like small shadow.
On the bottom? Okay. A foot tall, that's what I was seeing. It almost looked like a tiny person running, which is really weird. Who's on the stairs? What's your name? What's your name? Say it again, I couldn't understand. What's your name? Marty? Marty McFly. 40th anniversary of Back to the Future with Marty McFly. All right, we're gonna have to shut down. We still gotta close out. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate it. And what?
It's like really good.
It is. Something absorbing that light. All right, I'm gonna shut. Oh wow, you got spikes over there. That's crazy. Where's your phone at? Okay, so this is a distance. All right, I'm shutting the radio off. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate it. Goodbye. Adios. That was going nuts. And then it stopped. Reply? Okay, I don't know what that means. Adios. I'll be the same. Man, that was cool. All right, that's just going. This is going nuts. Alex is gonna have perfect timing. Alex is going to turn the lights on. I'm gonna count to 3. Close your eyes because it'll be bright. 1, 2, 3. The room looks a lot different. And now it's not spiking. Wow. Well, that was pretty interesting. Nobody got scratched. Good. No growls, no bad things, so we can do our regular closeout. So did you notice when we started asking for cards, like numbers, we got a lot of numbers. Before we basically said how many are here, we got the number 3 or something, and that was it. But that was the only number we got at the very beginning. Then when we started playing the card game, all of a sudden, number after number after number. So I mean, the context is there. That even though they didn't get hardly any numbers right, the context was there. So that was pretty cool. What else we get? We got that flashlight was going crazy. That one turned on a couple of times and it hasn't turned on since. None of the other ones turned on, which is surprising. And it's funny because usually that one turns on, and occasionally this one. And that one didn't do anything. So it's just weird. It's pretty random. Does anybody have any questions about what happened before we close it out? So what I'm about to say, I'm going to say it to the spirits. Before we used to close it out like this, people would call us up every once in a while, 2 o'clock in the morning, and say, my house is haunted, you guys are jerks. It's not your house, it's actually you. So that whatever it was would actually follow them to their house. And so we told them, you know what, come back next week free of charge, we'll lock it down. And we would do it. So we found out through a lot of research how to keep them from following us. Because we've all been followed home. My entire team has been followed home. So we've had to learn how to deal with that. So what I'm going to say it to them. If you ever go into a place and you have a really bad vibe in the place, and you just have that, you can pick up on it, and you don't want to take a chance of bringing it home, then you can say something. Vaping. Now that's a word I haven't heard of. Vaping. So you can say something similar as long as the intent is the same. Okay. To the spirits, thank you very much for coming through, especially whoever was speaking Russian. That was pretty cool. You still need work on your card game. Maybe we can figure out a way to help you cheat a little bit. But we do have rules that you must follow. Those rules are that you are not allowed to follow us. You are not allowed to follow our belongings. You are not allowed to attach yourself to us. You are not allowed to attach yourself to our belongings. You are not allowed to affect our dreams. You are not allowed to affect our lives in any way. When we leave this building, you cannot come with us. When we leave this building, our ties are severed. And that's pretty much it. Kind of close the loopholes, right? Like they're like, well, you didn't say I couldn't follow your shoes, right? So kind of close the loopholes there. Now, if there was growling and scratching and bad things going on, then we have a completely different way of closing it out for what we believe are non-human spirits. And so that's what we do. So I hope everybody had a good time. Something different to do around the Halloween season. The Hollywood season. We do it all year long. This year was perfect if you guys showed up to one of them because it was super snow. Right? Small groups, like 10 people, sometimes like 6. So it was fun. Eventually we will get a new location that's a little bit more creepy. I mean, it's got activity. Because what if you guys were seeing somebody on the stairway and then, or something moving on the stairway? And who was seeing the little thing over here? Who were you guys? Did you see anything? Did you guys see anything on the stairway? Did you ever see it? You saw it? Oh, you did? Nice. So that's like that stairway's like the star of the show right there. We've seen things move everywhere in the room, and that corner You can't really see it with the red light, but that corner I've seen shadow standing there. Behind that chair you guys are sitting in, I've seen a dude standing right behind it. And there was somebody that was sensitive, and she's like, "Oh, he's really tall, isn't he?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Yeah, I can tell. He's looking over my shoulder. I can see it." So hopefully everybody had a good time. You guys know how to get back to where you are. I had some people like, "I don't know how to get there." I want to see it.
That might be you. For the whole shot.
I don't know if that's you. So the person behind it is wearing a black shirt. She's wearing a black shirt.
Looks like a white suit.
Yeah, I'm wearing a white dress and then facing the light.
Two tucks.
Be like a dress at the bottom. That's pretty interesting.
Looks like a face.
Yeah, you want to show everybody else? Oh, yeah. This is the anomaly. That whole thing, like, it looks like somebody wearing a dress or possibly a suit, big hole in the chest, possibly. I know, right? And you see it blocks her out, and she's wearing black. And you can see her white shoes, and you can see her black shirt. And I'm wearing a black shirt, he's wearing a black shirt. What is that? Because nobody's up and walking around. Here's what we're looking at. No. That's a pretty good amount. No idea. Like this is black shirt, like infrared, the black shirt is white. Yeah.
So, approximately fridge.
There's actually more activity in here than. Right here, yeah. Okay, so at first I thought it was like infrared shirts, black shirts, white.
Yeah. I took like a picture. You were there, but you still see black shirt.
Black shirt, everything.
Yes.
I have no explanation. And I can tell you moved it a little bit, but not that much.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
I couldn't place, and you can see the back. Okay. It's kind of spread out. From the first? Third oil, maybe?
Yeah.
On the side. Oh, yeah. Goatee, eyes, possibly. Chin. Maybe something else.
This looks like a. It's actually.
It does. That's what's amazing about it. You're welcome, guys. Thank you for coming out. Thanks for playing along, Alice. Put it on here.
Maybe it's like a maid.
It could be because maybe it was made.
And I couldn't see that.
I'll show you what we got. See what it looks like. Ignore the circle. It's a lady without a head. That's what we have. Her arms come down. Shoulders right there. On the bottom of it's kind of amazing. Kind of see where the buttons like a nail. Like, there you go. Two different layers. Oh. The pig's head behind it. I can't explain that. But that's kind of what they look like. That's pretty cool. I got pictures of scratches. So this is one that we took at the Gateway Hotel of a lady in a Victorian dress. Young circle. You see the V?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. The V of her neck, right here. You see her buttons right here, kind of. You see her arms, her hands crossed in front of her. She's kind of standing at an angle. No head. See the pleats of her dress.
Yeah.
Our guests have seen her. She's about this tall. We call her Abuelita. So that was the gateway, and like a full body operation. You see it. One of our guests actually saw her, and there was nothing there that looked like that. And one of the guests saw her in the back. We heard noise in the hallway, so Alex, yes, Alex grabbed one of the guests, come with me, and they went back to the back. That's what we're witness to see, because we thought maybe somebody's messing with us. And so they went back in the back, went around the corner, she comes right back. And she's and I said, well, what happened? I said, what did you see? She went, I saw a little bit, but it was only half of her. I said, how tall was she? She was like, not that tall. I said, oh yeah, it's Abuelita. So here's somebody that got scratched. Oh, yeah, all the way down from back of her neck down to her butt. And you can see that's her bra strap. They went underneath her bra strap. She said it hurts, felt like she was getting a tattoo. But I mean,
Where was that?
at the Gateway Hotel. Yeah.
Because when we went a lot, we were feeling the, I guess, shit brushing up against our legs.
Yeah, and I think that was around the time when we saw something that looked like a dog, like a black German Shepherd.
Yeah.
So we only saw it a few times. But it sat like a German Shepherd, like that, obviously. And so we don't know what that was.
It's weird for a time to Russia,
That's the second time?
Yeah.
That's the second time. I mean, I don't understand it. I like it. I wish I spoke Russian so I understood what they were saying.
All right, thank you, dude.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right. That's for you. We had to give you something,
I
God.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Thanks for everything.
Right on.
so much.
Yeah, right on, guys.
So when you guys gonna check out some another place?
Oh, I don't know when yet. I'm being lazy. We gotta find a place that's safe, that they allow us to have a key and it's reliable. You know, so probably during like after Halloween, when it's slow, then we'll probably do it. So, yeah. You know, it's funny, so me and my wife travel a lot, and so we visit the catacombs in Paris, catacombs in Rome, the Valley of the Kings, you know, all the inside of the pyramids. So we've done all this stuff, and we always go waiting to see what kind of paranormal activity could possibly happen in this place. I even brought a stone.
That's
Yes.
weird. It's weird. The most haunted place I've ever been is here in El Paso. This place has more paranormal activity than anywhere I've ever been. But yes. Yeah, he has, because every single person but he has investigated El Paso High. It is active, there is activity in El Paso High. It's just that they will not allow investigation. You know, Isleta High, yes. Andrus, like all these different schools will allow it, they love it. But El Paso High, no. It's because we had a tour guide here in town by the name of Henry, who I guess kind of helped start this group.
Initially, yeah.
Initially.
Then we tried to tear it apart.
Yeah, he's like a car salesman, he's a tornado, and he kept calling and emailing El Paso High almost every day. So he said, he will never go.
All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, it's time to get out of here. Later. This will be up in about 2 hours on YouTube. We'll catch you later.